Alright, so season 2 of our AC Milan career mode. So we're coming off a season where we won Serie A, not losing a game all season, and then also winning the Italian Cup. We lost in the Europa League against Man United, but we are back in the Champions League for this season. So the press conference will be back in the next episode, so drop your comments down below. But to start this off, let's see what the board wants from us this season. So they want us to get a streak of 5 clean sheets, sign 1 player of the same nationality as the club. They want us to win the Italian Cup again, and win Serie A again, and then they want us to reach the final of the Champions League. So pretty high expectations from the board. And also we're gonna have a new set of objectives this season, so we'll get those set up in the next episode. If you have any ideas, make sure to drop those in the comments as well. So to start this off, we have a bunch of players on our transfer list, or that we transfer listed. So a backup keeper, and then a bunch of these other players came back to us from loan from last season, like Caldara and Conti. We're gonna try to sell them to generate some money. But starting off, looking at this team, I feel like the most needed position is another winger. I think I'm leaning towards starting Rebic this season because he played so well to end last season. So I think he will be our starting striker. And I have a big transfer planned at left wing. Now, there were some comments for us to sign Llorente, but my only problem with that is that he would take Tonali or Kessier's spot. And I don't want to replace Tonali or Kessier at all. Plus, he's pretty expensive. That's pretty much all of our budget. So a player that we're going to try to go after instead is Riyad Mahrez from Man City. I said last season that he would be a perfect pickup in this career mode. And now they're back in the Champions League. We got some money. I think now is the time to try and sign him. So right off the bat, we're going to try to sign Riyad Mahrez up. Plus, he's actually not that expensive. Like, I might try his value straight up first. 58.5, see what Man City says. So they want 71.5. All right. How about 64.5 million? 66. All right, just meet me halfway, 65, and you got a deal. And Pep accepts. So 65 million, that's not our entire budget, but it is a large chunk. So my plan is to play him at right wing, move Neres to left wing because he has 5-star weak foot. And then Otavio will be Çalhanoğlu's backup on the bench. And then I'm going to try to make Leao a striker again, and he will be the backup to Rebic. I think that is my current plan. All right, so wages. He's on 230k per week at Man City. I'm thinking you would take a pay cut to come to AC Milan. I just don't know how much. Would 200,000 be enough? We are going to offer him that, see what he says, and Riyad Mahrez accepts. That is a huge signing to start season 2. So number 11 is vacant. I think that will suit him perfect. So we're going to get Neres training into a left wing, and then Mahrez will be our starting right wing for this season. I'm very excited about that. All right, so this is how the team is going to look. I'm not sure if we're going to try and upgrade our center back position. I feel like we need a backup, but I mean, we went invincible last season. Invincible. So like, I don't think the defense needs a large overhauling, but definitely a new backup center back for the bench, I think. And then Dallo is gone because he was on loan, so we might try and keep Conti or play this younger guy Kalulu. I think either of them would be a decent backup right back, but that pretty much depends on what kind of offers we get. Also, we signed Musa. He was on loan last season with an option to buy, and we used that option. It was like 4.2 million. So he's here permanently. So it's another young player with a lot of potential. So yeah, I think backup center back is needed, and then maybe another striker to be third choice. But I want to see what kind of offers we get for the guys on our transfer list. All right, so we sold our backup keeper, so we need a new backup keeper for Donnarumma. Now, there are some pretty cheap options. There are also some free agents that don't look too bad, but they do need to be scouted further. All right, so we've loaned in Lucas Nemecha from Man City. Very young striker, 75 rated. I think that's a pretty good pickup. So he can be a backup striker as well as a backup winger, and we have him for 2 years. So I think once Leao becomes a striker again, he could be the backup to Rebic, and then Nemecha could just be a third choice. So that is a pretty good pickup, if you ask me. All right, so for the backup keeper spot, I think we're going to sign this free agent up. He's only 19, and he doesn't look that bad. So we're going to sign him up to be Donnarumma's backup. All right, so we have the preseason Super Cup against Inter. And then honestly, I'm thinking Caldara could be our third choice this season because he'd only give us like 12 million if we sold him. I think it's maybe better if we just keep him to be a backup, at least for now. But I think before we do any more business or look to, we're going to play this game against Inter Milan. So Riyad Mahrez debut for AC Milan against Inter Milan. Other than that, it's the invincible team from last season. So we'll see how we do in the first game of season 2. I am excited to have Riyad Mahrez in this team. I have never used him in any career mode, so I am very excited about this. See how he does in his first game. Be very nice to win the first game of the season. Also be nice if Mahrez can get on the score sheet. There's his first touch, but Boateng wins it back and passes it straight to us. All right, interesting start. Oh, it's a great tackle from Calabria. That is just so good. Gonna give that to Mahrez. See what he can do on this wing. Gets by one beautifully. Gonna take it himself. Gonna try to get a shot away that's deflected right at the keeper. Yeah, they haven't had much luck penetrating our defense yet. Gonna play this through ball to Rebic. Rebic, this is a very big season for him. We put all our faith in him being the starting striker. Now Lukaku is in. This is actually very dangerous. That's a cross in. Romagnoli, that's a very interesting clearance, but he gets it out. Yeah, if he doesn't perform in January, we could look to make some changes. Neres is just on a crazy run. Gonna try to cut inside. Can we get the shot away? Nope, that is blocked. Tonali into Neres. Rebic pass it into Çalhanoğlu. Is that not a foul? I guess not. Rebic goes for a shot and the keeper saves it. That was very awkward. We're going to swing this corner in and someone's injured. Who is injured? Çalhanoğlu is injured. We don't want that, and that is over the bar. All right, we'll see if Çalhanoğlu can run that off. If not, he will be subbed off. That is a good ball into Lukaku, and Lukaku scores the first goal of this game. That was way too simple, way too simple. It's just a through ball down the line and cuts our defense apart, and Lukaku first time finish. All right, 34th minute, Inter Milan take the lead. And it looks like Çalhanoğlu is fine, so that is good to see. All right, and that is the first half. Not our best first half ever. Definitely some rust. So we're going to try to fix that in the second. Cassier, good pass into Rebic. Çalhanoğlu, I need a better run than that. Rebic gonna drive forward into Mahrez. Can't get the ball past Boateng. Yeah, my players do not feel the most sharp in this game. Neres up to Rebic. Neres will go on a run. Gonna flip that up to Tonali instead. Gonna try to get that to Mahrez. That is gonna get to him though. We haven't crossed it in this game. We're gonna try to cross that in. No one's there for that. Cassier tries to go for a shot and he just can't get it off. Tonali, get that to Rebic. That's a good pass. Just need something. We need something. Neres is there and he hits the post. He hits the post and Rebic puts in the rebound. I was about to be very upset if we did not score from that. Yeah, we haven't looked the most threatening in front of goal, but that chance pretty much came out of nowhere and Rebic puts it away. Right spot, right time. All right, 65th minute. This game is 1-1. All right, first sub is Otavio on for Çalhanoğlu at cam. See how Otavio does in his new role this season coming off the bench. That is a lucky bounce and somehow that's not a goal for them. That was so lucky though. Corner will be swung in. That should be cleared and that is cleared. I feel like we score a lot of winners against Inter Milan, so I am looking for that right now. Cassier, Rebic, Otavio, Mahrez would have been in. That pass was horrendous. All right, this does not look good for us. Tonali, good block. Can't stay with it though. Akimi gets that to Lukaku. That is a good ball. I don't want any scripting. I don't want any scripting, and we should win this. Yes, we do. All right, 3 minutes. This looks like it could be a decent attack. Tonali just can't even play it forward. Yeah, we've been so sloppy this game. Now, does this go to extra time, or is it just penalties? I have no idea. Akimi, Lukaku, and Lukaku puts that in. I jinxed us by saying that we score winners against Inter Milan, because now that's what they've done to us. It just skipped the replay, too. We don't even get a replay. All right, we need to go. Otavio, just run. We literally have no time and the ref doesn't even let us get an attack in. And that is the first game of the season, 2-1 loss against Inter Milan. I think that's the first time we've lost against them. Ah, that is rough. That is a rough first game of the season. Very, very sloppy. And then losing it at the last minute. That was a rough game. All right, so not the greatest debut for Mahrez, but he did show some spark in that game. And I think we'll see a lot more of that as the season goes on. So we have 64 million. That's a decent amount to buy a new center back. I mean, we could pick up Tomori right now. He's 2382. He's gonna go up. I think the only other position I'd be worried about is maybe right back. But you know what? We're gonna throw an offer at Chelsea for Tomori because I feel like his value is gonna go pretty high up. So maybe we should pick him up right now. All right, they want 51 million though. That is a steep asking price. What about 42.5? All right, they accept 42.5. That's pretty. It's kind of a lot lower than their counter offer. So that should leave us with about 20-ish million. You know what? We're gonna sell probably Caldara now and we're going to sign up Tomori. He was good for us last season, so I think this move makes sense. All right, so Tomori signed up. That means we'll sell Caldara, and then we sold Conti already. So Kalulu is our only other right back. So we could look to sign a new right back with the rest of our money maybe. I mean, or we could just play Kalulu. He's pretty young, so we could try and develop him. So about 20 million left. I think we're going to play the first game of Serie A, then end the episode there. And then you guys can leave comments on what you think we should do with the rest of this money. It's not a lot, but I think that is where we'll end this first episode episode of season 2. All right, so first game defending our Serie A title. Mahrez's Serie A debut as well. So first game of season 2, first league game of season 2. We'll see what we can do. I really want a goal or an assist with Mahrez. I think a good objective for this season could be getting a certain amount of goals or assists with Mahrez. Maybe goal contributions. Could be like a first season with Milan, trying to have a good first season. I feel like that is not a bad idea. But we'll get the objectives all set up for next episode along with the press conferences will be back. Cassier, that's such a good steal into Rebic. Çalhanoğlu, I don't know where that pass was going to. Rebic does steal that back though. Right, Mahrez on the wing. Can we find room for a shot? He's very good on the ball though. Can already tell that. Cassier gonna get that to Neres. Into Tonali. His shot is completely just blocked. Cassier to Neres. Get that to Tonali. That was supposed to go to Neres. Goes to Rebic instead. That's such a good save from the keeper. It's a decent opening. Our defense does not seem as impenetrable as it did last season. To cross in, that will be cleared. And Çalhanoğlu, good actual touch to win that. Come on, we need to go in this game. We should beat this team so easily. Neres showing his pace. Gonna try and cross that into Rebic. That is gonna be cleared. Corner is gonna be swung in. Not the best. Mahrez lays that off for Calabria, and that's gonna be another corner. Yeah, our attack it doesn't feel as fluid. I don't know what this is though. How is there so much room? Thankfully, they did not even try to exploit that. It's a good ball, and that's a good save by Donnarumma. Yeah, definitely some early season rust. Corner is going to be swung in. There's no one there for that. Donnarumma makes an amazing save, though, and the ball is headed right back into him. That is such a good save. Çalhanoğlu up to Mahrez. Mahrez, can you do this all yourself? We're going to try to cross it in. Calabria into Rebic. He gets his head to that. It's just not on target. And that is the first half. All right, still 0-0. We need to put some goals on the board. Man, they're having way too much room in our box, and he's really going to turn around and shoot that. Thankfully, he's offside. I would have been so upset if they scored like that. Right, Rebic into Çalhanoğlu. Rebic. Finally, we create something. Finally, we create something, and Rebic is going to put that away. All right, chances have been so hard to come by in this game, but we finished that one. Just Rebic using his pace. That's a pretty good finish. Could have sweat that to Mahrez, but I think Rebic had the better chance to score that. All right, 66th the minute we take the lead, and now let's try and get some more. Right, Tonali wins that. That is beautiful. Rebic, we need to just step on the gas now. Çalhanoğlu. Give that to Mahrez. That's a pretty good ball. Mahrez can try and cut in. He can try to curl it from that angle. That is a pretty good shot, though. Yeah, this lead does not feel safe. I just ran right through him. Cassier, save me, please. Oh, I just can't get this ball out completely. Cassier wins that, though. And Cassier and Tonali are why we're so good. All right, a lot of room for Mahrez to drive through. Gonna give that to Çalhanoğlu. Neres, I need someone to make an overlap. No one's making no overlap. Why would they not overlap Neres there? All right, 6 minutes left. Leao is gonna come on for Rebic. Douglas Luiz for Tonali. That's a good block. That is actually a very good block, and we might create a chance off this. Çalhanoğlu, give it to Neres. Mahrez must score this, and the keeper makes a great save. How do we not score that? Oh, I was so sure that was a goal. All right, subs on. We're going to swing this in. That is a decent chance, but it is over the net. All right, Leao into Douglas Luiz. Give that to Otavio. Mahrez tries to get by one. Can he get this shot away? Can he please just score? Yes, he can. Finally, we get a goal with Mahrez. All right, so this is going to be a 2-0 win. I'm not sure we should be celebrating like this, but this is how we're celebrating Mahrez's first goal with AC Milan. Man, we had to work for this one. I just did not want that to get blocked. It was almost blocked by Otavio, but there it is. First goal for Riyad Mahrez, and that's going to be a 2-0 win to start off Serie A. So not the cleanest of wins, by far not the cleanest performance, but that is 3 points to start the season. All right, so offer for Caldara for 12.5. We're gonna accept that. So he should be sold, and we should have a little bit more money to play with in the rest of this transfer window. So probably more like 30 million-ish. So leave down below in the comments what you think we should do with the rest of our money, and if we should possibly sell anyone else, players we should sign, and then also leave your press conference questions in the comments for next episode as well. But I think Mahrez is gonna be a very good signing. He's gonna turn out to be a very good signing. Neres and him on both wings, that is gonna be very, very dangerous. And then if Rebic continues to keep scoring, I think we're going to be in a very good shape this season. So next episode, we'll finish the transfer window, probably start the Champions League as well, the group stage. So that'll be very good to see. Very good to see AC Milan back in the Champions League. So that is it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Hope you all have a great day.